Do you want to learn how to speak in English? We all want to speak English very fluently. It is our dream to speak English, right? It was mine as well. I still practice English every day. So guys, here I am to give you my mantras of learning how to speak in English. Well, it's just that, English is not our mother tongue. So it is a foreign language for us. So we have to dedicate some time in order to learn the language, which is for sure. So if you're ready to dedicate some time, then I'm here to help you with the methods of how to learn to speak in English. It's very basic, guys. If you are starting to learn to speak in English, or if you are in the middle of speaking in English, it will help everybody. Anybody and everybody will get benefit out of it. Trust me on this. On that note, we are going to start with this video. The first tip, before talking about the tips, I'm going to ask you something. It's just that I want you to dedicate 20 minutes every day for this, or to practice English. Now guys, I don't think I'm asking too much from you. You guys, whenever you think of start to speak English, you just go and enroll for a course, or go for a coaching, or go to YouTube or Google to understand how we can practice English, or how we can learn to speak in English. But here I'm asking you to dedicate 20 minutes every day to learn to speak English at home. You don't have to go anywhere, you don't have to give any money, you don't have to struggle, you don't have to Google out, YouTube, anything. You have to sit at home with these tips, and you can start speaking in English. Coming back to the topic, number 1, read. Read as much as you can. This is the only thing which will help you to get familiar with the language, the words, the sentence structure, the meanings, and lots more. Okay, so start taking a book. Make it a habit of picking up a book or newspaper, or whatever you're interested in, whatever article you can take up, whichever attracts you. You can take motivational novels for that sake, or any autobiography, and start reading it loudly. Now what will this do, or how will this help? When you start reading it loudly, your voice will be clear, your pronunciation will be clear, the sentence structure will be clear. You will know how to, if there's a full stop, you have to stop and then start the sentence. If there's a comma, you have to take a pause, small pause, and then continue the sentence. If there's a question mark, how to read that. So you will start understanding it once you start reading books or reading things, right? So that is one thing which I want you to suggest, that take out 5 to 7 minutes every day and start reading whatever you can. I don't think 5 minutes is a big time, it won't bore you to death, of course. So take a book of your choice and start reading it for 5 minutes or 7 minutes. Coming to the next point. Okay, so you have started reading books, but then at times you're not very clear about the pronunciation, like how to pronounce the words. What to do then? So here listening will help you. So you switch on the TV, switch on your mobile, go to a sports channel where the commentary is in English, or go to a news channel where they speak English, or go and watch an English movie. So do all these things, and you start listening to them, like how they're talking, how they're pronouncing, how they're putting forward the sentences and all those things. So you have to be very alert, and you have to start listening it very carefully, that how they pronounce, how they speak, where they pause, those things. So please be attentive while listening. This will help you to improve your reading. Okay, and then this word is pronounced like this, then you can go back and start reading that word, correcting that word. So it will help you in reading as well. Now Coming to the third point, which is uh, new words. Now, what does this mean? Now, when you start reading or you start listening, you'll get a lot of words which you don't know the meaning of, or which is a new word for you. Now, this is very important, guys. Always note down the new words. Check the meaning in the dictionary or Google it out and write the meaning. Pick up the word, write the meaning, and in this way you'll get to understand what that word means. So you'll get a new word every single day. Now, if suppose in a day you get 2 to 3 words also, so in a month your word power will double or triple, right? You will have much more words than what you previously had. And now with these words you can start making new sentences. So whichever words you are collecting, start making sentences out of it. If you start making sentences out of it, you will start knowing how the sentences are constructed, or how can we use these words in sentences. Okay, now coming to the fourth point. We got a word, we knew the meaning of that, and we have started making sentences out of it. Now after that, what we can do is, this new word you can put in Google and type synonyms. Okay, so every word or most of the words have their synonyms, okay, which is like substitute words. So when you will put that word for synonyms, you'll get some synonyms of that word. Now two synonyms or 3 synonyms, or maybe 1 synonym. Now you try to take that word, the synonyms, and start making sentences out of it. Start using it in your sentence. Now see guys, there's much difference. You didn't knew to frame sentences. Now you know new words, additional new words, and now you're making sentences out of it. So you have a word bank now. Now you are getting familiar with words and sentences. So this way you start practicing, you will start writing new words, new sentences, and then start practicing it. Practice to speak those sentences. And this way you are going to start with basics, and you'll start improving every day. Okay, so guys, please take care of these things. You try to implement these ASAP so that you see improvement at the end of the month. See you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like my video, and do watch my full video so that you get all the benefits out of it. See you. Bye bye.